Okay. Let's do one more. Let's go back to the Spine Chief. Wanna explore them a little bit more. Random allied clan again. Let's head out. Umbra. Ooh, I'm excited about this. Bogfly and Soul Cripple are part of our starting set. Consume, apply, reap 13. We have Shade Splitters as our starter card, which I'm pretty happy about. Talos with Rage and Armor. That is very scary if we set up on the bottom floor, especially. Arcus with Incant and Harvest. And Seraph with Sap again. Let's take a look at our relics. At the start of battle, summon a morsel miner on each floor. Or at the start of battle, add 2 candy to each floor. A morsel miner. Maybe. I think I want the candy though. Mind checks. Makes our middle floor 6 capacity. I like it. Probably better than Teeth of Gold and Winged Indulgence, who are both not that powerful. Inspire, apply, reap, or friendly units have +5 attack per candy. That includes the morsels. That includes the morsels. Also the bogflies. That is potentially quite powerful. But so is the Decayer with 2 candy on every floor by default. The Reap can really do some damage. I think we're looking at a multi-floor solution. Although we could be looking at the... not Dripfall. What is it called again? Mind Collapse? Oh, that's the attack. Cave-in. We could be looking at a cave-in run with the Corruptor. Hi Maxwell, welcome! Might not want the morsels to have attack. Maybe, but generally I think we prefer that. Let's go with the Corruptor. We haven't had a Corruptor run in a while. Armor and a unit draft. For a unit draft, rather. Sure, I think we can deal with that. Our Slay cards will be quite a bit weaker that way, but that's fine. Reap, reap, and reap some more. I think we just kill you with reap, honestly. No. That is 5 candy, reap 2, you survive. You survive with 5 health. It's 10 damage. Double and Umbra Assault would take you out. It's worth a try. It's just a single Umbra Assault we have access to here. Damage shield. Damage shield is really good. You would block 11 damage. Yeah, please do. And these healers can die to the pyre. That is totally fine with me. I think I want you to have Reap 13. That's a lot of damage. And we fill up the candy on the top floor, get another damage shield on our champion. And this should be a very easy victory. Let's build up some more candy. I didn't realize exactly how much attack the morsel start gaining. Yeah, the Corruptor can give a lot of attack. Echo Transfer, Bounding Echoes and Shelter. This Shelter seems good. Very good. It's infused even. Yeah, I kind of want that. Bounding Echoes is also not bad. I'll go with the Shelter though. Excavation Eruption with infusion, huh? That is large enough to actually kill many of the shard infused enemies. That might just be good to have. Prismal Dust on the other hand could also be good. I don't think I want the third Entumbra Assault. In fact, I want these two that I have upgraded. I'll take an Excavation Eruption. Shadow Eater, huh? I kinda want something smaller than that. Maybe a Keeper of Echoes again. That works very well with the Spine Chief. Seems to be Keeper of Echoes Day today. First we unlock it and then we find it in every run. Merge Gorge onto any other units? That is possible. There are Gorge Essences. In fact, we just passed one. If you look at the Umbra Essences, these guys don't give Gorge. They just give Lifesteal 5 or Damage Shield 5. This one gives Inert, Multi-Strike and Gorge Gain Fuel. This one gives Gorge Gain +1 attack permanently. And the Shadow Eater is Gorge Restore 10 health. All of those pretty interesting. Let's take a look at the Merchant of Steel. We have Endless. That might not be so good. When you sound this, the Morsel Master just gives their ability as essence. I will take a Morsel Master. Where do we have our first Divine Temple? It's here. Okay. Keeper of Echoes might be my frontliner, but he also might not be. Not quite sure what happens here, but Keeper of Echoes can probably use that stat boost. Large Stone, that's a pretty hard sell here. This Bogfly can be a temporary unit, maybe. Unit draft. The gain fuel is just for the inert it also gives. Because, yeah, you need the fuel for that unit to keep attacking then. This is nice. We have a hard time making use of that Morsel Master right now. It can be on the top floor. Let you take the burn, the Ember Drain, and then you can eat. And give us extra Ember. I think this is the final piece of the puzzle here. These will get eaten. Apply Reap 13. Well, we're not gonna draw back into it, so might as well use it here. I wish we could use the Morsel Excavator here, but guess it's not bad there. Reap. That's some damage. And armor for everyone. Morsels for you. Bounding Echo with the Infused. That is tempting. I don't think I want more Slay damage cards. I'll go with the Bounding Echo here. We do care about our candy generation. Perils of Production. That might not be what we take here. I want the Immortal Trade. There is the Overgorger. I think we take that. Now the question is, do we fuse something into Overgorger, or do we fuse Overgorger into someone else? Overgorger fused into the Morsel Master, really powerful. Extremely powerful. But the other way around? Sure, it's 3 capacity, but it grows even larger. But maybe the capacity difference is just enough. Aww. There is also multi-strike. Let's see what's in here. Shadow Eater Morsel Maker. I think what we do here is we throw the Overgorger into the Morsel Master. Use that as our frontliner. I want the smaller capacity. Then we give that guy multi-strike. And plus health. The other units are now more of a supporting cast. Spikedriver colonies. That is really quite powerful with the Spine Chief. Too bad we already purchased the small upgrades. Yeah, we bought both of them and we can't reroll. Our next Merchant of Steel is quite far away. But I will still do it. Morsel Maker and Morsel Master. Give Overgorger the multi-strike and plop them all into the top lane. Yeah, I could see that. That could be very good, for sure. Spell with plus 30 magic power. Honestly, that is good enough. Purge and cost -1. And that is not that necessary. Let's see how this goes. I think the gorge floor is gonna be the top floor. The Talos has some pretty scary stats. This is where we make morsels. And then we use them on the top. I will take one Ember Drain here to get an extra morsel fed that turn. I wish I had Umbra Assault here. That would have been very nice. You are actually attacking, but we have lifesteal, so that is fine. Can't use you, sorry. We probably want +1 capacity. There goes the Keeper of Echoes. At least that gives us the option to use morsels on that floor now. A little bit short on damage. No. Or not. We might be a little bit short on power to kill Talos, actually. The lifesteal helps a lot, though. The Reap is also quite impactful. Looks like we'll be fine. Especially with the Immortal trade. Furnace Tap and Shroud Mitosis. I don't think it's echoes of the past. I'll go with Shroud Mitosis here. I don't think I need any more units. Resolve +6/+6. Almost tempting. +1 capacity. Keeper to merge into Keeper? The second Keeper effect is quite a bit weaker though. No, I think what we do here is we go for Corruptor 2 and we merge Keeper of Echoes into the Spikedriver colony. +1/+1 and endless. It's better than the endless, not endless, Transcend Imp. By +1/+1. +5 health and inspire +1/+1. These dupe for free, so that is pretty good. Is it the train stewards that we cut here? I think so. Soul Cripple is honestly pretty bad also. But we haven't mastered it yet. I think I just want another cost reduction. Now would be another Extreme Storm, but I feel like we can't take too many shards with this deck right now. We're not quite that strong. This is an annoying group of enemies to deal with. Is Ember Drain okay next turn? It might not be, but I still think we have to do it. We need the growth on the Morsel Master. It could or could not work. Pretty good chance to work on the bottom floor. Nice! I think we have to take Ember Drain again. I think we need the lifesteal on you. We need to keep you around. That's not gonna be too easy. Ah! Shroud Mitosis. Why now? We don't have to sacrifice an morsel there. We don't need the Bounding Echoes this turn. Umbra Assault is not quite enough. Oh, that is very good. I will still sacrifice one of these, because these are also really, really good. We don't need armor this turn, we can use Fracture to get some damage onto these guys. That was actually a lot of damage we just got onto them. I have to keep this guy in the deck still. I think we might be okay here. Thanks to this floor being really, really powerful. yeah, this floor is doing a great job. We didn't get that much feeding off in this fight. Revenge of the Damned, Broken Memories, Soul Siphon. Do we need any of those? No, I think we're better off not taking any of them. Not even the Broken Memories. As ridiculous as that sounds. Cave in. No, I don't think we want that at the moment. I feel like our deck is going in a direction where the cave in is not that good. We upgrade these guys, dupe them. I wish quick was an option there. Really do. Hardened hull, no. Pilestone housing, yes. Oh, I should have opened that before. Carving Koroska, no, not in this deck. It's Pilestone housing. That gives me the option to put another Hearthstone on Morsel Master or to put a Hearthstone on... I kinda don't wanna do that. I could also reroll and buy another large upgrade. Let's see what this has in store. Consumable cards. Space Prism. We don't need that. It's good, but we got what we needed there. Large Stone. That is the one that is most difficult to use. I will just buy the upgrade on the Spikedriver. We can fill that on the Morsel Master at any time. The Battlestone on the Spikedriver is really good. It's a good amount of health to survive in the backline. It's a low enough amount of health that we can easily kill those. This fight is gonna matter quite a bit. The setup that we can do here is important. No more life, Ember Drain this turn. Ah, really? Only one hit. It is fine. Want this thing to die right away. Maximum feeding this turn. And we grant you some armor. Do we have the power to take on that giant backline on the top floor? Not quite yet. But this helps. There we go. taking a bunch of damage on multiple units, and I don't appreciate that. Also, Chulor is here to save us though. Spine Chief is gonna die. So our hope lies in the top floor. That is a lot of power. Ouch. This is not the only damage we're taking here. But we're not taking too much damage here. The self-made harpy though. That one is scary. We need lifesteal. Give me a lifesteal morsel. It's gonna make a big difference. Oh, damage shield. Is that good enough? Maybe, but not likely. Each of those gives 3 health and blocks 7 damage, so that is better than giving 6 health. These feathers keep getting stuck in my teeth. Feathers? Oh, from the enemies. More damage shield, and we do have lifesteal now, so we should be okay. And we are okay. Just barely. That was a rough fight. But we got lots of setup done this fight. I think Returned Soul is great in this deck. Yeah. Can give us Immortal Trade at the right time. Can get rid of Fracture. Can give us Shade Splitters when we're short on morsels. I like it. Umbra Stone for the trample, huh? I don't think we need that. I don't think we need anything here. More removals. Unit upgrades. Yes. Let's make you quick. That's gonna be a big boost to our power. Unupgraded Bogfly. We don't need you. Soul Cripple. We haven't mastered it. We can. It can come along. It has Consume. It's not too bad. Let's get a Fracture out instead. Let's see what's in these caverns. These things, huh? I'll go for a Trap Shoot. Well, this right trample might have been necessary for the divinity. Necessary? Probably not. Useful? Yeah. Quite possibly. Twin? The twinned immortal trail just wins us any fight. I think that's the best thing we can do. $120 on Arcus is a bit scary, but we are quite strong right now. Oh. My tea has definitely cooled down enough that I can drink it now. But there's low pressure in there because of the cooling air. So I can't straight up open the lid. Really should have tried to go for quick on these guys. It will make a huge difference. Ember Drain is no problem if we have Rubble Morsels. Maybe at a later point we switch these guys, have the quick Morsel Master on a lower floor. That might work out. You know what? Damage shield is actually quite valuable here. We return soul for another Shade Splitter. See what we can find. Oh! Yeah, that fills it up. That makes sense. I'm not okay with the Spine Chief dying this early. I will feed the Spine Chief. We need one of those to die. We can do that here. Just use it as blocker here. Prevents a lot of damage. That gives us a Scorch. I'm okay with that. Spine Chief is doing well there. No squishy targets anywhere. Well, that is not quite true. There is a squishy target around. Great. Really good. We'll easily deal with you later. Oh, perfect! 2 hits on that guy. Allows us to Umbra Assault. That might have to go here. Don't want too many of these Spikedriver colonies to die. What are you doing? 40 damage? Yeah, I think we do this. Make sure Spine Chief stays alive. We still need a jump blocker on top of that. You don't have trample. But I mean, jump blockers are pretty easy to get in Umbra. Oh, that's also a lot of shards. Like, we just put you there and everything is a-okay. And you can eat some more. I just don't want any more of these things to die. I don't want more than 4. Kindle, Echoes, Furnace Tap. Can we do Furnace Tap? Might be tough, honestly. Might be really difficult to fit that in. I'm gonna skip. Do we go for more draw? Yeah. I want to cycle through my deck faster. There is Hef again. Improved Spikedrivers. Another 20 attack on them. Think we go for the relics this time. Ooh, Golden Vault. As long as you have at least 25 gold, lose 25 gold when you take pyre damage in combat instead of taking damage. That would probably guarantee our victory, but I want to go with Cheetah Sand. Don't want to lose my gold. The Golden Vault, yeah, that is pretty strong. Hammered chest blades. It would help our monsters and Spikedrivers. But I think we might find something better than that. Encased Divinity, Serrator Mandibles, Rationing Scales. Man! These are some weird relics. Let's go Corruptor 3. 20 attack per candy. Anything in here? Value Stone would have been tempting. These not so much. Serrator Mandibles isn't bad, but it's really not helping us much. Enemy units enter with armor 20. I think we can deal with that. These guys are somewhat scary though. We don't have a target for the Umbra Assault unless we use it on the Shade Splitter. I think it's better to save it for next turn. I do kinda care about the Emerald Rain in this case. These guys do a lot of damage. We do have targets for the Umbra Assault now. We don't need Fracture on this floor. Question is, do I play the Bogfly? It would just die, right? So, probably not. I play it on the bottom. Leaves me room for one morsel here to maybe heal the Spine Chief back up later. Excavation Eruption doesn't have a great target, nor doesn't Umbra Assault. But we are Ember Drained anyway, we can play anything this turn. I think Shelter is the most important one. Especially considering there are these huge guys running around. And apply Ember Drain. And sweep. $16 armor to everyone should help keep us safe for a bit. Drop these Pyre Wings so we don't have to deal with their Ember Drain. Immortal Trade is probably going on the Spine Chief this turn. That is a much better number. I want Ember next turn. I have lots of Ember this turn. I think I want some Ember next turn too. Some additional Ember. Actually with the Ember Drain we're not getting any. Should have put something else on top, whoops. This time it is the dead weight though. We need any morsel to feed the top floor. And the Immortal Trade is just feeding off the Spine Chief. Hey, the Duke, welcome. Yeah, I'm feeling much better now. Thanks. No. No. Total Recall could be okay, but not really. Kevin really wants me to take it, but I don't want to take it. We have our slots filled on our units. Removals and tubes are always good. Let's take a look at the Merchant of Trinkets. When a spell with Consume is played, gain a candy. Not hugely impactful in this deck. We have a few. They don't matter too much. Chain of Gems is nice. Consume removal on the shelter is pretty good, honestly. Can we get a value stone for that? I would love a value stone for that. Nope. Sadly, that's not possible. Let's get an Ember Stone then. Magic power. I can go on Excavation Eruption. Wait, what was in there? Twin Stone. Yeah, Piercing would also be nice. I'll do the reroll. Double stack? No. Not what I want. I will buy a chain and reroll. Mask of Penumbra for the extra draw. Although it defeats the point of Cheater's Hand, I suppose. Is the downside there. Let's cost reduce Shroud Mitosis and upgrade Entumbra's Soul's damage again. Then we get some more Fractures out of the deck, right? Fractures. Bogfly is, yeah. The Fractures. Other ones we want gone. Where does the dupe go? Think on the shelter. And on we go. Just 120 shards. Nothing too crazy here. We don't have a morsel this turn. Oh, you are quick. We don't want the Bogfly on the top then. We could have the Bogfly here. But I think ultimately we just want the Bogfly to die. Let's see. These are cards we want to play. I don't think we need an Immortal Trait just yet. But it would certainly cement our defense on this floor. We still have 2 damage shields, but these are not gonna last much longer. Maybe we play 1 this turn. The damage shielded ones go in front, I think. That is not a perfect morsel, but it shall do. Yeah, against floors like these, we kinda need the lifesteal ready. We do have lots of energy next turn, so I'm not worried about that at all. Dazed 2? You know what? You can be dazed. We have lots of energy this turn, so maybe we put the dead weight back and play everything else. I wanna play Entumbra Assault, Bounding Echoes before that. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's also have full candies on the top floor. This looks great, honestly. Oh, you have 97 attack now. That's why you don't take damage. You just heal back to full. Seraph can take some reap damage, that's fine. I like the shelter, I want to get as much candy as possible. Excavation Eruption isn't great this turn, but it's also still useful. I think it doesn't matter what we put on top. Mostly because we're gonna get it back anyways. As soon as we play a morsel. And we just play these three. I wasted a damage shield. Well, you're not gonna have a damage shield. I hope you're okay with that. You're gonna have a decent amount of armor though. Lifesteal is good, and I guess we want attack. Maybe we want a Damper. Shouldn't matter too much again. Let's keep the lifesteal up. That is actually quite a gamble, because the Seraph is on that floor as well. We play it here. Doesn't do much there. But at least it's guaranteed to be okay. I want some Ember, but I think I want more health. Return Soul doesn't actually have a good target this turn. Fine, we're not gonna play it. We don't have to play it every time we draw it. Double Shelter. Oh, that one was actually infused. Well, we're gonna play them both anyways. And then just double Shelter. Gain a bunch of armor. Damage shield is preferable than damage. We're no longer Ember drained? No, we're still Ember drained. Just one though. Lifesteal, damage, damage shield, sure. armor. Keep the lifesteal up. Yeah. I would like to play that, but I can't. Well, we'll have lots of Ember next turn. And now we win. Let's make sure to feed as much as possible before then. That is as much as possible. Now I should have used that on the shelter. Here we go. That Seraph wasn't a big deal. Now the problem with the top floor is gonna be sweep. So I think we have to mix it up for this fight. Because we can't feed the Overgorger when the enemy has sweep. I think what we do is we move everything a floor down. Or we move Morsel Master to the bottom. No, they're gonna die. They can't deal with that many units. Well, first let's see what we get from... Actually I wanna play this here, right? How do our spiders have 4 upgrades? Pilestone Housing and their unique upgrade Improved Spikedriver. I could probably play top with the Spine Chief and the Spikedrivers, but even that would require a lot of sheltering. And that still means the Overgorger is lower. But on the second floor maybe that's fine. If we can keep them life stealing. No, I think it has to be Spine Chief on the bottom. Do I want the damage shield on him? Maybe not, because the first hits are gonna be relatively small. Well, we're gonna play 2 spells at least, maybe more, maybe a third. Yeah, probably 3 spells here. So these are gonna be 9 damage hits. Yep. That is what we do. Then our Overmaster. Let's call them Morsel Gorger instead. Our Morsel Gorger on this floor. This is good damage. But I am a bit worried about the survival of our bottom floor. Immortal Trade surely helps with that. If we survive the enemy's attacks. This Light Wings is the problem. We can try the snipe, but it's very unlikely. That didn't quite work out. How much damage is even incoming? 56. Well, Shelter will solve the problem. And then we heal back up to full with the Immortal Trade. I think the damage shield goes on you. That is pretty clear. We deal 125, then we kill this guy, then we kill that guy, although that guy might gain some armor. We kill everything here. Assuming our Spine Chief survives. Damage shield is quite useful. We might have to Immortal Trade multiple units here. The Morsel Master might eventually require lifesteal as well. I can't deal with that much Ember Drain right now though. This is good. Nice, lifesteal. We could also use the damage shield. What did we put on top of our deck? The Soul Cripple, that's useless. So let's play another Shade Splitter. Everything dies before these morsels even get a chance to attack. Well, they hit the Last Divinity and they hit them very hard. This is a lot of extra damage right now. These are some very aggressive morsels. I like it. And now we have a lot of lifesteal on our Spine Chief. These units, I want to spread them out a bit, but I will draw into them anyways, so it doesn't really matter. We have so much damage on this floor and it's really satisfying. Oh, lifesteal for you too? That is so nice. That one, not quite as impactful as these ones on the bottom. But still nice to have. The Soul Cripple, I think I just want to consume that this turn. Yeah, this thing actually isn't worth keeping around. Shelter doing a good job of keeping the health up. Do want some of these. Well, I guess Shroud Mitosis doesn't really have a target right now. Because we have reached a limit. A true power of this deck lies in this bottom floor. Ooh, this is a scary wave. We hit the shields, but we didn't hit the winged conduit the second time. Is shelter gonna be enough? Shelter is not enough. So now we have to transition over to using the Morsel Master. Oh! No! We win! Scary wave when boss has red X. Yeah! Whew! Our Morsel Master and just the sheer amount of power we had on the bottom floor was just enough to raise the boss, kinda, before he could kill our Spine Chief on the bottom floor with his super scary waves. Nice. That was very good. The Mortal Master, you know, if I could have that quick on the other units, on the Spikedrivers, that would have been better. Add a candy that cannot be removed. That is cool. Nice. For the extract. Is that our highest score yet? It might be. $62,380. 62. Yeah, that is our highest score so far. Yeah, if we could have somehow found quick for the Spikedriver colonies, that would really have gone off. But on the Morsel Master it was still useful. Still helped quite a bit. Morsel Master grew to 201 attack. A meaningful amount, but not quite enough on its own. But yeah, very solid. That was a fun deck. Spikedriver colonies are very strong with this Spine Chief. Very, very strong.